Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, I just want to say thank you, Tiffany, again, because they done demolished these cookies.
Oh, I had a couple in
Man, if you don't give me
between.
my damn cookie.
You don't need that, brother. Did you aren't you back in the gym? You posting pics of you just standing in the mirror.
Listen here,
just saying.
Listen here,
Oh.
my good.
Just saying. I don't know. I don't know. It's
Listen
Photoshop,
here,
man.
Listen here,
Challenging
my
your
good.
workouts.
Put it out. I don't see enough.
Listen
I
here.
don't see enough.
Listen here. I'm gonna say.
You have a gym in your house. I don't want to hear
I'm gonna
nothing.
say one thing. I'm gonna say Vegas.
Vegas.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Vegas. Oh, Vegas. See, this dude bringing up it had nothing to do with the conversation. Absolutely nothing.
I'm trying to tell you, brother. I've been warning you since you got in here.
But
I
you
told you
bringing
to
up
stop.
I'm talking about
Hold
the
on.
gym. You bringing up our trips.
Here we go
For
again.
no
Stuart not know how to tell a
A
joke,
joke,
right?
Exactly. Hey, I'm just saying, he bring up something completely unrelated. I'm talking about gym. You talking about Vegas.
I don't play with them.
All right, Vegas with 1 for 1. If you want to get technical,
And you're still going.
I'm talking about the gym though.
You're still going.
But I'm talking about the gym.
But he not.
Huh?
But
You
he
know-
not.
Let it go.
No. Bad joke and telling. Let me see.
How you guys doing today?
How y'all doing, man?
I'm sad.
How you guys
What y'all
doing
listen to
today?
Me? Oh. I was listening to.
So I was listening to Solange.
Solange.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She shoots out of the studio, supposedly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They got
Nice.
the big thing
What?
going
She
on.
got like a
Yeah,
plaque,
that's
plaque
right. She
out
do
there.
have a plaque out there. That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
Walt was like, yeah, Sloan shoot all stuff here.
Yeah. She make really good music. It's like
Soulful.
yeah.
The last time she was here, she asked me to be on the show. I was like, yeah, relax. Just kidding. Just
You
kidding.
better not ever play like that. She is welcome right here.
I was feeling real gospel today. I was listening to R. Kelly gospel album, to tell the truth. It's kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie. He got a couple tracks on there that it was one time. It's one track I always listen to. It always made me feel something. So I was feeling real heavenly today. So please, Stu, relax. Relax. As you see the lights on me, somebody's
Go
watching
ahead.
me.
I'm listening, my brother.
I'm just saying. I'm just
Shine
saying.
away.
Shine a light on them.
You go, my brother. Don't talk about.
You cry to gospel?
Did I cry that gospel?
Do you cry to gospel?
Depending on the song, if it resonates.
No, because you said that that's the way you was escaping.
No, I'm saying like if the song
I was listening to
resonates.
Solange.
Oh, you listen to Solange? What was you listening to?
Glorilla.
Oh,
How we go?
Glorilla.
Oh,
Glory,
I was
hallelujah.
Glow,
I was
hallelujah.
Glorilla's Reddit.
Shout out to Ben Ingram. There you go.
She's
man.
beautiful.
Now she did the glow ups.
Now, her glow up
She
was
been
crazy.
baddie, though. She
No,
been
hold
like
on,
that.
son. First of all,
I'm sorry.
I'm just want to
Sorry.
sit here and say this.
I said this 10 episodes ago.
It's the magic of money can make a person look way better.
Of course.
Nah, she was a little baddie for a while though.
She-
I've
nah,
been saying this
I'm
long
not-
time
with-
ago.
With
She-
the money,
She looks a lot better.
Yeah.
and she
Polished.
using her money very wisely because she does.
In a reminiscent 90s Playboy kind of way.
You know what I like about her? I like her essence though.
Yeah, that's
Not
what
even
I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying. I like her energy. She always seemed to have good energy.
Yeah.
She takes really, really good photos.
I'm not talking about her looks. I'm talking
What
about.
was you listening to, my brother?
So this is what I had to do. I had to listen to a lot of
This
R&B.
cookie is good as shit.
It is good.
Yeah.
That's twice.
Yeah.
Just twice you
I'm
cursed
about to
already.
put some money
You
in
gotta
the
put money in the jar,
I'm
man.
about to say, dang.
Boy.
Good thing you gotta do
Tips,
the
you got me
edits.
out here cursing now.
Potty mouth. Potty
Good
mouth.
thing you gotta do the edits. So I actually was listening to a lot of R&B. I listened to a lot of Tank. I listened to a couple of Leon Thomas, a few other people, because I have to officially apologize to everybody out there in the universe about the comments I made in regards to Mario being the best vocalist. I apologize to everybody out there that I didn't tell y'all sooner. Y'all still wrong. All right? All right?
You got the king of petty to apologize.
Wait a minute.
That's huge.
You still walking away with that same opinion?
You saw Instagram. You saw Twitter. You saw them going, he got a point, though. You saw that he got the point, though.
I know. But this is me on the internet, and they was trying to hurt you. So most of them was trying to be like respectful, but they was trying to hurt you over these statements. They made a lot of names. Hold on, I'll find the names in a minute that they said the highest amount of names that was mentioned in these comments, but a lot of people had a lot of
people brought up Lucky
suggestions.
Day, and
Yes.
the argument I had with them is Lucky Day catalog is not even big enough to tell about his vocal range. Even though he's a good singer, I listen to Lucky Day, so I think he's a really good singer. We said Tank. We demolished that. I'm sorry, Stu. I know you got the little Tank outfit on. You got the Tank outfit.
You know, it's because I got the pecs on, right?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I know what you're saying. It's all right.
He dressed up as Tyrese.
See, that's what I have to do.
And you dressed up as
Gerald
Gerald
Levert.
Levert. You know I was going there.
I was there. You ain't gonna get me. I shoot you first.
I was gonna say I was what's the dude, but his hair is looking crazy. Jack Keith.
Yeah.
But
Jaheim,
but I'm sorry that I didn't let y'all know sooner. I know I had to break the news to you guys. I appreciate everybody who commented. I appreciate everybody who had an emotion. My two sisters got at me. My sisters jumped on there. They wrote on the post. They got at me. I thought we were siblings. Thought y'all was gonna hold me down, but they attacked me. But it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had a lot of names for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
This got
We're
me.
gonna have another segment.
Jalen Hurts.
Luke James. Lucky Day.
Okay. Only give us like 4 because you
Wanye Morris.
Your reading is crazy.
Wanye Morris and Jamie Foxx. But I don't believe Jamie Foxx got that.
Every
that
time
was,
we could go to read, it's like when you're in 2nd grade and they go around the class.
I
I
wear
get to the one
glasses.
boy who been reading
I wear
the
glasses.
one boy who been reading the whole paragraph the
What
whole
about
time.
Luke James?
Luke Skywalker. Just guessing the words. Just say you can't read because it's all right, man.
Yeah, stupid. But anyway, please, everybody, hit the like and subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it.
We promise we're not gonna have Bika read nothing else
No,
at
you-
all.
This is his last day of doing this, okay?
We got We got the card upside down. We got we got Lucas.
Read it like he's dyslexic.
He memorized it. He memorized it. He got a
crazy.
picture in his phone. That's who you put a.
I was looking for
You
it.
say you got the name, this got the picture
got
of the guy.
pictures of people. That's how you remember.
Took a lot of screenshots.
Yeah, I be seeing. You ain't
This
read them
guy.
over though.
Guys are ridiculous.
You know what? Subscribe,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Like and subscribe, please.
Klein, tilt that a little bit towards me. Let me see it.
37.
Boom, 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 boom. All right, yeah, just tilt it a little bit. Don't hold it like that.
Nah, you gotta just put it down.
All right, boom, 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 boom. What I want to get to first? You know what? I'm gonna start out real nasty because I just want to get us going. Y'all don't know when to stop. Should women with the past lives, things they've done in the past, should they be given some grace
Yeah, why not?
and time frame?
Well, wait. What type of past are you talking about, though?
So you just saying yeah?
No. I'm
Yeah,
saying
give a
I
pass.
Start dating a
I
girl.
said
I'll make
yeah,
it simple.
and I thought
I'll
about
make it simple for the- I'll make it simple.
You should have been thought about this beforehand.
It
You know
doesn't
the
matter.
was coming.
Hey,
It can.
Hey guys, both of you guys, shut up.
Hey, both of you guys.
Shut up. Right? I'll make it easy for you. Females in the past, before you start dating her, you date her, and she goes, "Hey, listen, I want to be honest with you. I've been around. I've had a lot of one night stands. I have my pro stage. We'll call it that, a pro stage, where they go through, not dating."
Just moonlighting.
I was eating with this person. I was messing with this person. I'm letting you know I'm just being true, transparent with you because, we may be in a circle and I might have took down a few of your people.
My people's crazy. Time frame.
Does that matter? Like
Time frame matters. Time frame matters. And now you know what? I'm gonna take that back. Time frame don't matter. You've been around, and plus I don't know if you smashed the homie. You smashed the homie. It's kind of clear for you. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. I could be a part of your pro stage, but that's the only stage that we're gonna hit is the pro stage. Anything past that,
So no grace. No grace.
No
for her.
grace.
All right, can't say grace for her. What you got?
Nah, no grace. I'm very egomaniac when it comes to certain things. So my ego won't allow me to accept it.
Can't take it serious. You just no grace.
I just can't.
No
I just
grace.
because I can't have. Because especially if I know and
Can't have
this
client?
person.
I don't know.
yo,
Sound like I took that down. Trying to show if I took that down.
Nah, but you know what? Like I said, if the quality of dudes, especially, and then too, you gotta take into consideration the quality of dudes that did get it, right?
Does that matter?
Yeah, because they not on my level. Why would I even?
Get on my level.
Like, ew.
But at what stage? Now, what if every dude she went through that phase with was on your level or above? Will that matter now?
Because now I gotta socialize with them if they're on my level. Then I don't want to be bothered with you.
So in other words, she damned if you do, damned if you don't.
No, he's saying if you
No
stay
grace.
inside the bubble.
Yeah, so no
You
grace.
just-
No grace.
There's
No grace.
There's
for
no
both
grace
of
at
y'all.
all.
What about you?
It don't
God is
matter.
great. God is good.
We all making those same sacrifices, bro. We all making them same sacrifices. It crosses your mind whenever it crosses your mind. I don't know when that is. You could be at Home Depot and you like, yeah, it was only $60. You like, how she pull that off?
What? Wait.
I'm just saying, however it may be, whatever the moment that it crosses your mind that it's a possibility that something else could have happened with your wife. Every time that you have that thought, whenever you could insert it in your life, that is a sacrifice that you're making that may be. So you just got to live with that thought and don't even worry about it when it comes up. Just don't worry about it.
Or
Don't
don't-
worry about
or-
all those
So you
people.
give it out grace.
Or
Yeah, of course.
well, you know what? I'm not surprised, but totally not surprised at all.
Because it's happened. I've been there.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Not surprised.
Say don't get no grace.
So I already know your answer.
What's my
Already.
answer? Tell me my answer. You know me.
You ain't got no grace. It's no grace for that.
I don't give grace.
Uh,
I give grace.
he's gonna put a spin on it.
No spin. No spin. No spin. I give grace. I
Okay.
give grace.
Why?
Because I'm older. I've been with people too. I've had a sketchy past. I don't want to. Now again, I'm gonna give the grace in the sense of I could, if we're in casual conversation and it's like I'm cool with us sitting there like, oh, one time I was dealing with this guy and you tell me the story. I don't mind that. That's us getting to know each other.
Right.
Now I don't want to sit down breakdown of everything you've done. Right. I don't want the
full resume.
yeah. I don't need the just so you know.
But wait.
Roll it out. But in casual conversation, the numbers come, the things come up. I used to deal with a guy. One time I went to a guy at Cali. One time I was with this. You start counting in your mind like,
I have a
you was dating
caveat.
Jeff. You know what I'm saying? And you went to Josh with a one night stand, and then you had it. So the numbers you start adding, and then you leave it
But
alone.
I do have a caveat to that grace you do right now. If she hit her pro stage, and we're all going out this and the third, and you introduce us to her, and me, Stu, and B can start talking like, is that right there? We all start talking, and then
So then don't judge me because I'm still sitting here. Yes, I am.
You know what I'm saying?
You hit it. You did it. You did it. And I'm sitting here.
And I love
so
her.
what? Leave me alone.
So
Let me join the list. He said, "Let me join the
I'm
list."
free to make decisions.
So
is what
how
I'm
is that
saying.
conversation if we could be like, oh, I
That's
had
the
that
thing.
like 2 years ago.
so
but
that,
you got with her.
relationships-
So that's the next. No, I don't want you to jump because that was my next. That was my next jump.
Oh, okay.
My next question is going behind the homies. And this conversation happened because I watched Joe and Ish of Joe Budden's podcast. They say they don't care, but it seems like every time the topic is brought up about them sharing the same space as far as females, it seems very heated and emotional. Maybe it's theater, but
Well, I think it's hidden because I think Joe feels that he's better than them. So it's like, how you dealing with a joint that I was dealing with?
No, I don't think
You
that.
don't think so?
I don't think that. I think
I'm not gonna. I don't want you to interpret how Joe.
Oh,
Ish
oh,
feel.
so
I want you to interpret how
How?
would you feel if we was in a situation and you go to a spot and now you're in a spot with a shorty and Stu's like, oh, matter of fact, and you knowingly, would you knowingly pop someone that Stu used to mess with? The fact that you hesitate.
No, because it's definitely a thought. Like I know,
I'm definitely trying to pop some things.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ask the little in some DMs.
You know what it's
thanks for
like.
letting me know I had a good catalog. You know what I mean?
Yo, I don't know what you mean. Deal with her or
Regardless,
it's just two different things. Do you know that if I'm just trying to
if
be
you
a
want
number,
the cookies,
if I want
you want the cookies.
yeah, now I can want the cookie, but
If you're going to get the cookies,
You know what,
you're
let
going to
me-
get the
but
cookies.
am I going to always bake with her?
Let me-
Am I always
let
going to
me-
You
bake the
ain't gotta
cookie?
bake with
Let
her.
me
But-
move on. Let me
you
move
just
on,
get the
and you can
cookies.
process it after they answer, and I'll get back to you.
Go.
Now, how do you feel about going behind the homies?
Behind homies, it depends. right? I gotta know the level of what the threat is, right? If the shorty was this to you and we already established like this is what it was, this play thing, I don't think it's a problem. And if I do it, I'm gonna let you know first, because sometimes, you know, I said this before. Sometimes people be fronting and say, I don't care, you can do that. And then situation arise, you do it, then they sending in their feelings and y'all not talking to each other because he mad that you took, you know.
But you know what it is?
Took his best eater.
But on that same note, most men are territorial. So just because I planted that seed now, homie.
Not really, because at the end
some men are
of
territorial.
you're right, some men are. But what I'm saying to you is this: it's all about the person. Everybody's individually is different, right? Everybody handles certain things. I know how he handle. I know how you handle. I know how you handle. Certain things I just won't do because you know what? I don't even want to go down that road because if it does happen, I know how you handle.
Yeah.
So if I know how you handle and I know it's going to be a conflict, you know, a little bit awkward.
Is it like a bro code though? Is it like a bro code where you just don't even ask?
You don't even ask?
No, you definitely ask. It's all the bro code.
No, but like I said, it's all
like you don't even like certain things you just don't even like certain things like what's up with you, Mike? Oh my body, bro. Like I can't even talk. It's like perfect example, like the female that we talked about with Beaker earlier, right? In the previous episode. We know he was in love at one point, right?
Right.
At that point, it's like that's one of those things that you just not even
you know,
like. It's like that's just off the table. Like that's just taboo.
And to be honest with you, you could tell how much people really know each other or how much of friends we are, right? I know y'all for like a large part of my life. We never had no conversations like this.
Nope.
We never.
But we don't sleep with the same females.
Allegedly.
I mean,
we've never had those moments when we combined tables, invited people over. There was never an argument about who.
We don't have the
goes
same
to who.
taste.
It's not. Nah. It's
Regardless
about
of
how.
taste.
I'm trying to give us an
played.
out. I'm trying to give us an
No.
out.
Trying to give us out.
No.
We never.
You shuffle these cards any way you
You
want
want
to.
it.
Yeah.
Nobody's bad at the end of the day.
We've never been to Sesame Street.
So for me, it's like to be even having these kind of conversations or going back and forth with another man about, oh, I had her, you took her, I had her first. Like,
I'm saying, but
do
again,
it really matter? Because she don't respect either one of y'all, because she slept with you and him. So who's really the victor?
but
until we start going to city council meetings together, then I think you should tell me that.
But the question was going behind the homie back now.
I'm not going behind your back.
I'm not going behind the back.
I'm saying behind the homie. I mean behind the homie, like Stu Pop.
Oh,
used to talk to her, there was a,
so go. I'm saying at the end of the day, like now I got to answer. Me personally, I'll tell Stu.
Like bread.
What? Did I miss something? Yo, see, these private jokes.
Tell Stu.
And Tony Bennett.
My man threw the perfect alley-oop. Kush put his hands down.
Kush just got mad quiet. Like,
He threw the perfect. The alley-oop was right there.
He like, oh, he ain't talking to me.
And I'm like, what? Well, what just happened? I don't know what. Yo, these private jokes.
So I know.
So you gotta let me in because
No, you don't gotta go in. You said one time.
I said I would.
You gotta move on.
I'm trying to, but
time frame.
I'm trying to.
Don't let them distract you, my
They
brother.
too late. They distracted you. You distracted me.
I ain't distracted. I didn't catch that. That boy went.
But like just
Out of bounds.
I won't go upset behind Stu. Like I'll let Stu know what's going on. And if I'm gonna have a cookie, I'm gonna have a cookie.
All right,
It's just that simple.
Who cares?
You know what I'm saying?
So big, you not gonna go run down on the plug twice.
We all got a sweet tooth, baby.
All right.
I like that.
That was in my way past.
I know. You took him somewhere. He hasn't looked at that box.
Yo, Stu, Kush looked at me like, and he stayed. And you said,
how to answer this one.
I should go, whoo. All right. So the general consensus: women, I'm sorry, from the 4400 cast, 2 for 2. 2 men are giving you grace. 2 are not giving you grace.
Live your life.
And you can't smash the homies because then, well, Yeah, unless you're in college.
Yeah.
Yo, Stu threw something at Kush.
He did.
He threw something at Kush.
He did.
After these cameras go
That
off, I
ball
need to
had
know the
spikes
story.
on it. The
I
ball
need
had-
to
you
know, yo. I need to
You
know the
should've saw it.
story.
K-Son, I saw it. Let me show
You
you,
saw-
what happened. It was a ball. He threw this really spiked ball, right? and Kush just said,
I know it's coming right there. He threw it right at me.
just
Speaking
said-
of throwing the ball, Shador Sanders.
he said, catch this. He's like,
Shador Sanders.
put your hands down.
He's actually balling out right now. I'm switching the topic.
Yeah,
Shador
let's go.
balling out. What do we think? I can't really ask Beaker because I know Beaker didn't watch Shador or Sanders.
I know he won. He's been winning. And
He
he's
wins.
No, he hasn't.
No,
Don't
no,
worry about
no,
it. Don't
no,
worry
that's
about
the
it.
same.
He's been playing good, but he hasn't won.
You
He
gotta
won
kind of
one
leave
game.
that as
Yeah.
conversation.
Alright, yeah, yeah.
I guess I don't really
Well,
follow football. too
Well, me and
much.
Stu just talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
Yo,
Beaker,
for this moment, we just gonna put black blobs over both of you.
too late.
You talked to.
yo,
All right, real quick, Stu. You know what? What you gotta say about Shador?
Nah, I think.
that was damn short.
Nah, to be honest with you, I think it's he finally get the chance to really show what his talent is. I think a lot of times when you listen, you watching his last 3 games that he has played, each game has shown improvement. I'm happy to see what he has done so far in the league. And the
It's
way he's
looking like
gonna
they should let
continue.
him play the whole time.
Yeah, they said that he said he's going to be the starting quarterback for the remainder of the season.
For the last 2-3 games, got it.
But like I said, it should have been happened. And to be part, what I hate the most about it, all these sports announcers that are so-called football analysts and people that watch the game of football, even when he got drafted in the 5th round, some people were like, the analysts like, oh, maybe he's not that good. He's not that good. Out of all the rookie quarterbacks, he was the only one who won do over 300 yards. How he's not that good?
Yeah. Rest of
How
the
many
court.
games did he play?
He played for 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's at this point? Honestly speaking, it's crazy because Cam Ward went first,
Cam won with first.
and I'm not playing him. But I haven't seen any quarterback besides the guy from the Giants look as good as he looked.
And even the guy from the Giants, Jason Dart, he hasn't compared statistically and number wise is still not.
Well, yeah, I'm not
comparing.
gonna go numbers. I'm gonna just say Jason Dart has revitalized that. When he was playing,
yes.
he looked like a leader on the field.
He gave them that
Yeah.
energy.
But that's what I said about Shador. It's not about the stats. It's about the swag. That's what quarterback is. Quarterback is confident. Even if I'm throwing that pick, I'm throwing that pick with like,
Yeah.
I threw it. Like
Yeah.
Josh Allen got that. I just throwing the ball like I'm gonna throw it at you. You know?
And then too, like the things that he's critiqued for, your MVPs do it, right? Josh Allen holding on to the ball, still scrambling, trying to make a play. Lamar Jackson does the same thing.
Yeah.
So like at the end of the day, you critique one, and then when the next person do it, you want to make it as a negative thing about his game, and which is unfair. And the kid is showing that he could throw that ball. He could throw dots.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool when they do it.
Yeah.
You know what it is though? It's embarrassing. I'll say this last part and I'll move off because we gotta get our other hosts involved in this. It's embarrassing. It is embarrassing, and
appreciate
it shows. I'm not bringing race into it. I'm just saying it shows intent when you have a situation where you go, they stack the deck all the way against them.
Yeah.
You wait till every quarterback is basically unalived on the team,
Right.
and you throw him out there, and you go, "What you gonna do?" And they played themselves because he had the game. They were down a 2-point conversion,
Yep.
and you sat him on the sideline just to embarrass him more. Because if he would have won that game, I think that would have changed what the GMs look like. That would have changed what the coaches look like. The whole landscape would have been like, y'all all fired
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah, and that's like I said, they went with Dylan Gabriel because the coach defensively said, "Yo, I'm gonna go with Dylan Gabriel as my quarterback that I want to go with," and you're bad at evaluating.
Yeah.
I don't know where again. I don't know how they see the game. This
I
is
know
something
how.
that
When
they-
you pick a guy in the 5th round that's playing better than all 3 quarterbacks, and they already talking about Deshaun Watson playing next season.
yeah, but I think they're gonna have to move one of them. Somebody gonna have to move.
Everybody.
Somebody gonna have
Speaking
to
of
go.
Glorilla, everybody. Can't do this shit. Everybody.
Somebody got to go because Deshaun and him can't coexist at the same time.
All right. We're going to talk about something a little bit more. What's the name? We'll make this topic a little fun, right? We'll go a little without saying names, guys. We got to play the name game on the internet, right?
Oh no.
In New York City, coming in
My
January.
nigga, chicken and rice.
That's 3. That's 3.
And he paired it with the.
And he paired it.
My man, chicken over rice.
Chicken over rice.
Right.
Why you calling it chicken
why you
over
gonna do
rice?
it right?
Because that's what his campaign started off as, chicken over rice.
Sitting on the train eating
Yeah,
chicken
not
over rice.
not only sitting on the train, talking about helping the vendors, so they can say, make chicken over rice a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they could be having affordable living.
So-
So that's how he started, chicken
So
over rice.
I mean, we had a guest up here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I'll get
my
back to
man.
that anyway. I get back to it. Shout out to the guest we had up here. We can't say his name.
Salute.
But coming in January, we're going to have a new leader for New York City. This person is talking about free buses, lower rent, and reimagining police. He's actually going to create a whole nother department, supposedly, that's going to handle like jobs, and then there's like basically kind of like the defund the police
My
kind
man
of.
is selling the dream, man. That's what's up.
What do you think? As a New York Cityan,
He's selling the dream. Let's be real. None of that
is it a dream because, and I'll start by this, is it a dream because he had over 50% of the vote? He handily won the election.
because he sold a good. He sold a good dream. That's why the leader of our free country sold a dream with what? No tax on overtime. I'm still waiting on that.
It's supposed to become a tax return. You're supposed to get it back. He said
sure,
the
right?
largest tax return, but they cut the federal rate today.
That's great, but still selling the dream. Like, I don't believe. Like, don't get me wrong. I had the New Yorker, and if I took like the Metro North, and yes, I would love that. But people ride the buses for free anyway. Like,
You're a true New Yorker, right?
You ride the bus for free anyway. You take the train for free anyway.
You already saying you're losing money from people who
You
not
know
paying
what I'm
their
saying?
fares.
So now you're gonna say no fair. So all that means is they're gonna raise it. They're gonna raise it. If he makes that happen, the city's gonna pay in some other way. Like New York is gonna pay in another way. If it's not there, because they raise the Metro card every 2-3 years. So it sounds great, but I don't. It's not happening.
Not buying it.
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying the chicken over rice. Beef and broccoli for me, man.
I think this. I think New York City is built on certain things, and like, I think
Dreams.
I think the rent in the outer boroughs is cheaper because of the commute, and that gets offset by the MTA, and the MTA, like in order for your rent to be cheaper, you have to be further away. So in order to accommodate you for that, your ticket is only $3. I know I say only $3, not because I don't want to sound like it's beneath me. It's $3, but you can get anywhere in this city, and I think it's a fine system. And in order for it to keep running, you have to pay into that. I think the people who don't pay into that are the ones who do the most damage. Like when I'm sitting there accidentally inhaling crack because someone's down on the other side smoking, right? When that happens, right? I don't think he paid. I don't think he paid. Come on.
We gave it away. We gave it away that he didn't pay. Go ahead, I'm sorry. You cooking. Go ahead.
Nah, I was sitting there one time in my phone, and I sat there for too long. So I just thought somebody had something out, like maybe they was rolling or something.
Yo.
So I thought it was low. So I was like,
Okay.
I look up, and it's an active stream of crack smoke coming up.
So you got high on crack by mistake?
I moved. I got up. And went to another car, and I looked at everybody else like, why are y'all just sitting here smoking crack with this guy?
Yo.
What do you guys do?
What
When
you
that
guys
happens,
do?
hold on.
Oh, come on, dog. I can't breathe.
Let me finish what I'm saying, right?
You got it.
So what I'm saying is that person didn't pay their fare. And I think that it means something when you pay your fare. I'm not one of them. I'm not opening the gate for you. I know that sounds crazy because I got cursed out. I got called a fat A. Right? They called me a fat A, right? When that happened. And I told her, well, tell Darnell, because she had Darnell tattooed on her neck. I cursed out. Well, then tell Darnell to come pay your fare. Tell him to cash app you $3. Because I'm not opening the gate for you. I'm better than you. A little bit better than you. I'm contributing to the system, okay? I know you want me to open the gate. I know you want my daughter to open the gate. You trying to get my... No, don't try to get my daughter to open no gate. I pay.
Because I don't want you smoking crack in the car.
That person don't pay. The person that you got a problem with didn't pay. That's the problem.
What do you guys do?
Well, like free bus rides and stuff like that is going to
Lower rent.
Lower rent at all costs. So at the end of the day, do you have to get the money from somewhere else? Like logistically to the maintenance of the bus that you're going to be using, the gas.
The people
that's got
the
to pick somebody. Everything has a cost. So for you to try to do that, and when the MTA is already saying that they quote unquote is losing money, so with that being said, like where that money coming from? And not only that, the first he just got in talking about he asking for donations. So what are we talking about right now? Like, do you have the money, or do you know where you was getting the money from? And then to be honest with you, he's a guy that's going to be on anybody's side just so it appeases everybody.
Yeah, but does he have to serve us though? Because he got in off a promise, but does he have to serve us?
But that's the
See, that's the problem.
That's the thing with politicians. You're listening to what he say, and people get caught up in what he's saying. But you got to be smart enough to say logistically how and financially how is that going to be possible? Where you going to get the money from? And we already complaining about paying for this, paying for that. Why do I want to pay for something else?
And
for what service?
But you got to think about it, because if they lower rent, now mind you, yes, all New Yorkers will love that. In the inner city, then yes,
not all New Yorkers, the homeowner.
The homeowner.
That's a New Yorker too. But live downstairs.
But you also got to think about it. That is, he's selling us a dream, because, like Stu said, logistically, if that happens, something is going to be raised that we didn't think that we would have to pay for now. So something. You got to think about it. When that whole tolls in the inner city, whatever, the tolls to the
congestion pricing.
The congestion pricing. We didn't see that. We didn't see that coming. So if the MTA was free and they lowered the rent, it's gonna be something else that New Yorkers didn't see come. Like, we never paid for this ever.
Well, that goes into my other line.
And then too, how do you lower the rent, right? What is the rent going to? How do you sit there and reduce it? Because you're telling me now that I have to take a pay cut because you're telling me I gotta reduce my rent. Now I gotta pay taxes, my mortgage. How am I supposed to do that? Because again, how are you implementing? You saying for the next buildings that are being built now, for them, we're going to make them rent stabilized? That's what you're saying? Or because you can't go back to somebody that's already paid $2,400 in rent. Somebody, you know what?
Your mortgage is XYZ.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't. So how do you go about that? So it's a...
Well, you know,
it's a dream.
I want to throw my thing. I think the biggest problem that we have with this whole situation is these trans New Yorkers, right?
Yeah.
Everybody who works in New York, who put their hard-earned money, yourself, myself, yourself. When you get to a certain point, you go, I'm out, right? Yeah. And you leave. And then you get all these people who from Iowa, Texas, whatever they from, these little, they want
liberals.
They want to sit in Starbucks on the floor. On their laptops,
on a car,
right?
Starbucks.
Which I'm not. Which again, to each his own. I think what they have asked for in New York is not what New York is.
Yeah.
I that's my problem. Like a free bus, right? A free bus means if I have to go somewhere, then I can't ask you why you're late. It's free. Mm-hmm. I can't argue with you. I can't argue with you why the bus is not clean.
Yeah.
The reason that I'm on that bus or that train or whatever that public transportation, I'm saying, yo, y'all got to clean this up. It's because I put $3 in this thing. So I pay my money for a service.
Tell him stop smoking crack.
Yes, he can't smoke here because if it's free, then how do you stop him from doing whatever? If it's free, how do you stop him from smoking whatever he's smoking? How do you stop the guy who's just sleeping on the bus all day back and forth? Right? And then also the other thing that I have a problem with is the city has been extremely hypocritical, and I'm not going to make it a race thing. I'm just going to say the last person that was in office, people argued that about the migrant situation. That was the reason why they can't let it go. Yeah. They can't let go that he let all these people come inside of here. It was a big thing. We did a podcast about it and everything. Even when we had him up here, he sat here and he said, it's not on me. And they said, no, it's your fault.
It's the governor.
They said, it's your fault. It's your fault that these people keep coming here by busloads. You're not doing anything to fix it. The new guy is saying we want to keep them. He's giving them rules to stay. He said, I'm giving you the playbook. If you approach by ICE or anybody, whatever, I'm telling you how you can stay here inside the city without whatever. And you guys are like, yeah. yeah, let's let him stay. So the same thing that you crucify somebody for is the same reason you voted
Vote
for
for him.
somebody.
No, but you
Because
know,
it's who it is. You
And-
understand?
but-
It's
No,
not-
I know. I'm
it's-
just leaving it
it's-
to the audience.
it's
Now,
not- it's
y'all
not-
argue. Y'all argue.
it's not
You didn't
about-
want migrants, and now you want the migrants to not talk to ICE, and you want them to stay.
but do you know what's keeping the people, or what he sleep is going under the radar with him keeping the migrants? It's the bigger picture. Oh, free this, lower that, free this. That is
vote this, vote that.
You got to think about
Because
it.
the everyday New
Mind you,
Yorker is not going to vote for the stuff that he's asking for.
But if you put it in a certain way to where you know what, and I'm going to say this, and they may hear this, but they're going to hear this particular louder. If I say this is free, if I say, hey yo, Stu, I'm gonna give you this tax-free $1 million.
But Tom,
But hold on, I got one thing to say, right? That lower rent thing, the person that was in office already built more affordable housing than anybody.
oh, come on.
So when we talk about
Come on.
lower the rent, it's already been in process.
Or gave every municipal unit a raise.
Because
There you go.
Because
So-
studies say that the absolute best solve for a housing crisis is build more housing. And somebody was given that answer better than anybody else. I've never seen it.
And I don't like that he said, and I don't like the other statement. He was like, I don't believe in billionaires or millionaires. Listen, y'all could have not liked that 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Don't like it when black people start finding out a way to start making money. No,
Basically.
I don't. No, you can figure it out when when whoever the immigrants or whoever y'all problem is, when black people start getting the formula, don't start
knock
cutting
it
down
down.
capitalism now. I
Yeah.
want some of that.
I with the same cuts.
Yeah, because the same thing. Again, we watched it. We've watched Jay-Z. We watch Oprah. We watch these people, and I'm using them as entertainers. But there's other people. I know people who are like, "Oh, that's all you gotta say." I'm just throwing it out there
Because
for
the
the
names.
audience. But there's a lot of people. We watch $1 million worth of game. We watch all these guys making money on the same things that other cultures are making, and now all of a sudden you telling us that, nah, we want the free stuff. I don't want the free stuff. I don't want my kids doing that stuff. I don't want my kids smoking weed. I don't want them in the big corner over there doing nonsense. I don't want them on the bus with the crackhead. I want my kids afforded the same opportunities. I want everybody to have the same thing that all them other kids had. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I don't want the other stuff. The free stuff you could keep. I don't want
Yeah.
that. I don't want the grocery store where y'all only got popsicles. I don't want that. Yeah. Then we find out that the popsicles got some other stuff in it now. Nah, man.
Oh man, cancerous.
Buying dinner off a roller.
Think about it. Like the people that live in the projects, not to play them, but sometimes it's like it's hard for them to complain because who you complaining to?
Yeah.
And some of the conditions they shouldn't have to live in, but then because it's kind of like lowered in a sense, they can't really complain the way they would like
How
to.
much can you complain?
You know what I'm saying?
Ideally.
Like, yeah, but if you got two people in the building complaining, it's not enough because like who you complaining to?
I paid $35. I want my door fixed.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? In all
Yeah.
reality,
Exactly. Then people like, oh, you live in the project, they don't take you seriously. But
Most
had you
people.
live inside one of these places where what's the name? I need my stuff fixed.
I'm
You pay?
But like this, I'm gonna keep it a
They
stack.
come in the same,
But
like, within maybe 2 hours, an hour or two.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. If you say you live in a peace, you got issues. Listen, you don't pay light gas or nothing, kid. Like you your struggle is different from my struggle.
So
I did, but
so
that's
this-
a fact though.
But this is what I'm saying. This is the same thing that Malcolm X said a long time ago why he didn't think projects was a good idea. But now the idea that's being sold to everybody is basically a project.
Yeah.
We're playing with people's lives. We're saying, I'm giving you something affordably, free, and all, but now I can't argue so much about my neighbors because we don't know about their mental health. Oh yeah, they're punching holes in my wall. Yeah, there's mice and rats in
Yeah,
my
this is
place.
how your cheese come in the mail.
Yeah.
in all reality,
This is how your
listen,
block of cheese
You
come
pay
in
for
the
stuff so
mail.
you can complain for stuff.
Yeah.
This is New York. We're not in
not in
Nebraska.
Ohio.
Yeah.
We see how egotistical we get. We become real Karens over that $3 at McDonald's.
Oh, it's the last topic of the day. We're going to talk about LeBron James. Now we're watching him. Now this is the first time in his career we're watching sort of the dwindle down of LeBron.
Is it?
Yeah. You don't think so?
Well, I don't think so. To be honest with you, not even a little bit.
What do you think?
I'm saying he's 40 plus years old, so like he just had 29 points the other game, the other day. Now he has two certified scorers on his team, like Luka and AR-15.
He always had certified
Hold on.
scorers.
No.
Wait.
But you're not listening. No.
Wait.
You're not listening. Now, before, yes, he had certified scores, but he was the main guy no matter what. Now, he's not the main guy anymore. He's actually now the third leg on that.
Maybe fourth.
Third. I don't know where you get the fourth one. I don't know.
We got DeAndre Ayton.
The third. DeAndre Ayton is still improving. DeAndre Ayton had too much of a history of being
We're not
lazy.
talking about history. We're talking about right now.
Right now, again,
Right,
LeBron
man.
just came back with his 5th game. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? He had 29.
I like how these LeBron James, they twist anything to be.
Not even a little bit. Isn't this his 5th game?
It does, but what he's saying is does he still have the capability of what he once did? Right?
Moments.
No.
Moments.
What is his?
Moments.
So the
So
question
that's
is,
the question
what
right
does his
there.
legacy look like if this year does not end with a championship?
My honest truth, he should have retired already. That's my honest truth. If he doesn't win, then he just doesn't win. It looks worse on him because people like you guys that are Jordan fans so much. He's in the league 22 years, only 4 rings. The longer he stays,
That's a bad ratio, bro.
That's what I say. He should have been retired already, just because of that. Because you heard that saying like in Batman, when you the hero so long, you become the villain. Yes, that's LeBron's legacy. He's staying in there too long.
What's the penalty for him just staying in the league?
No
Because
penalty.
he's ineffective.
He could be
right?
60. He could be 60 years old.
Not
I'm
ineffective.
just saying, what's
You're
the
ineffective, and you're taking a spot of something that you of a person that could possibly be potential to help you with a team win something.
The
You're
Corey
not
says
as effective, and you're not.
Ineffective is a wild word. He's
You're not
ineffective.
effective enough to get the team over the hump because you're just being there just to be there. You don't want to be there just to be there. You understand? Your ability and what you created this legacy up here, just like our hip hop culture.
But he sell tickets.
Nobody.
That's his job now, right?
The
Isn't
team,
his
the way
it's been
the
job
team
is
is
to sell
constructed,
tickets.
where he has superstars that they don't are transitioning from him. So he's people, because this may be your last year, so I may want to see you, but after that, I don't need to see you no more because you're not winning.
What does his legacy look like?
I say his legacy, he has a great legacy. But what I would say for this, if he don't win, he's in the best position that he could possibly ever be in right now.
To what? Win?
To win.
Everything OKC? No one's being there.
Can you listen before you talk?
Okay, go right ahead.
Because he's in a position where he is not the main focal scorer. He's not the main focal person. Now you have Luka, you have Austin Reeves. They are your 2 front scorers right now. And he's the third, and you got DeAndre Ayton. He can now be called Big Shot Rob, because now I could use him in spurts. Right? The offense is struggling. All right, LeBron, this is your time. You know what I mean? Austin Reeves going to give you 30. Luka going to give you buckets. DeAndre Ayton probably going to give you 15, 20 points a game and maybe 10 rebounds, right? That's your offense right there. Your Kuchamara. Now, LeBron doesn't have to be the main person to score all the time or control the offense. Anytime LeBron was always the person that was controlling the offense, your 2 stars that you say he's finally have,
I think they finally have that.
but the stars that he's been playing with,
Okay.
all their games digress. He's in a position now where their potential and their playing ability could go out to maximize, and you could possibly win. And he only has to sit there and play a role. This is his best shot. If he don't win it this year, hang it up.
I think it's a little deeper than that. I think again, I'm not shaming him. I think LeBron was great for the league. I think he is great for the league. I think he.
I don't
done
say he
everything.
was great for that. I think he played a
just saying-
pivotal part for the league, because
pivotal
that's the
part. Let me
reason
say
why the league is where it is now.
Yeah.
Because
okay,
him
we'll
as LeBron,
we'll get to that. Yeah, you're not wrong. But he has not been like a hindrance as far as like being in trouble and stuff like that. He's been good to the league.
Yeah.
It's been exciting to watch him. He's been a good guy. He's been a villain. He's been everything, right?
Yeah.
He running on about 6 years right now. That just don't look good. It doesn't look good. And I think now, to me, as somebody who watched sports, he's padding the stats.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a long time ago he realized everybody argue with him. You're never gonna be Jordan because Jordan got 6 rings, right? That's always been the Jordan fans' argument. He got 6 straight rings and blah blah blah. And I think he feels like, and this is just my opinion, I don't know whatever. I feel like he feels like if he wipes out every other stat known, rebounds, shooting, stat, all this stuff, the leading scorer, he put the points up so high. When we're going off this earth, the same argument I had with you guys about Chris Brown and Michael Jackson. When you leave us, the people who watched Michael Jordan, we watched Michael Jordan. Some people were Knicks fans and were devastated. People were like Charles Barkley never won a championship because of Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Patrick Ewing never won a championship because of Michael Jordan.
Reggie Miller,
one of the greatest. He was before
Best
Steph.
shooter.
He was the most effective shooter ever.
Clyde Drexler.
Clyde Drexler.
Dominique
Clyde
Wilkins.
Drexler. Did he win one
I
with?
think
He
with Houston.
won
Yeah,
with
he
Houston.
was okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
But my point is,
well, in his prime.
yeah. But my point is, once we're going off this earth, only thing that people are gonna have to look back is on stats, and the stats are gonna say that LeBron was the best player to play
And
the
being
game.
paid to do that is like coming to work. Like I come to work.
Yeah, but but I think it diminishes to me. It diminishes his legacy because people who know, if they start having the conversation, that I'm having right now, it will diminish his legacy. We saw people like Wilt Chamberlain, right? People probably never thought they would have another conversation. A guy score 100 points in the game. When they talk about the greatest player to ever live to play the game, they don't mention Wilt Chamberlain. They talk about Michael Jordan. They talk about the guy from the Celtics.
Larry Bird.
No, not Larry Bird. They never talk about Larry Bird. The guy who won 8 championships.
Bill
Russell.
Bill Russell.
They talk
Yeah,
about these
he had
guys.
11. He had
11. Sorry, Bill Russell. They talk about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The things like that. They start talking statistics. Oh, he did this. He did that. They're not talking that much about Wilt. They're not talking about Oscar Robertson, the guy who was the triple double, to average a triple double. They're not talking about these people. So now we're gonna roll into the time where people start looking at LeBron's legacy and say, "What are you? Who are you? And what are you creating?" And only reason I say this last part, he's created people like Kevin Durant, who's hot from team to team to team, who has the statistics, but will he be looked at the same way?
Well, I get the analogy that you're trying to put together, but I'm me as an avid LeBron fan, I don't see it in that particular way. That's LeBron. Yet he should have. I feel he should have retired maybe 2 years ago. Yes, now this is the best position as far as he doesn't have so much pressure. It's not so much pressure on him.
He never had pressure in his career.
No, but it's always pressure on LeBron. Even if I'm gonna give you the smallest thing. Even
I want Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love on my team to have pressure.
Always,
I want Dwayne Wade in his prime and Chris Bosh.
Why I say that?
I want Ray Allen to be standing in the corner.
See,
I want the greatest shooter at the time to be standing in the corner when the ball goes up, when the pressure comes.
But Kush, that has nothing to do because if they lose, they don't get it. LeBron gets it. When
LeBron didn't get it because they lost 9 times.
No, but they blame LeBron each time, right?
You know why you played to blame him? Because you created that scenario.
Every superstar gets blamed for the wins and losses.
Not true.
Yes, it does.
How many championships did LeBron lose?
Even James Harden.
Bro, how many championships did LeBron lose?
No.
How many championships did LeBron lose?
He had 4, so whatever. How many times he went to the finals?
Like 10, right?
Yeah.
So how many times do people discuss that he lost like 7 of them?
They all say he
people like you never discuss that.
No.
They only remember the 4. I never talk.
Do not say people. No, I get the time. I get the Miami the first time he choked. That was on him, mind you. But when you look at it, the superstar of the team gets the blame for the victory, and they get the blame for the loss every time. James Harden even said systems are made around superstars, right? No matter whoever the best player on that team, the system.
People don't talk about LeBron's losses, bro.
But people talk about LeBron. Are you serious? If you go on every analyst, when they lose, they focus on what he didn't do.
He been losing for like the last 10 years.
But everyone loses though. But
now everybody loses. That's what I'm saying. Nobody's saying that. When James Harden, when Russell Westbrook was triple double man doing his thing, right? And they were going wherever they was going. The moment they lost, it's time to blow up the team and get rid of Russell Westbrook. He got traded.
Yep.
The moment LeBron lost the championship, they came back next year, traded everybody else.
And kept him.
Okay, why would I trade the superstar of the team?
James Harden is gone. Look, you just said it.
But James Harden wanted to leave.
No.
Houston?
They wasn't building around him no more. They were doing nonsense at some point. They were doing nonsense. They didn't do for James Harden what they did for LeBron.
But for one, they are both 2 superstars, but you can't compare James Harden superstar to LeBron superstar.
You know what I'm saying? But it always gets like word salad. Your word salad. They figured it out.
Who figured it out?
The GMs, because whenever LeBron was on the team, they found a way to get Kyrie Irving in his prom.
They didn't find a way because Kyrie Irving was there already. Mind you, they traded Andrew Wiggins because LeBron didn't want Andrew Wiggins.
They got the guy who was averaging a double-double.
They got Kevin Love.
Like 20 and 15.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Because that's why you become the villain. villain because you're dictating the team.
I'm funny, but funny when Paul George goes to the Clippers. No one said nothing. That Kawhi told the Clippers to get Paul George.
No, he said something about that.
Everybody's still talking about Kawhi now. They like, yo, boy, he
ain't doing nothing, but he dictated that.
And you know what they said?
He dictated that, right?
They blew the team up.
Yeah.
Because they was losing. They was losing. No, they was losing. The Clippers was losing a lot because Kawhi wasn't even there.
You know what? You know what they say right now? Because you see what SGA is doing right now with the So what they said was what they've been saying, right? The word on the street is they thought by getting Kawhi they was going to get them and giving up SGA that they was going to get closer to a championship. Now when they did the trade, they realized they are so even further away from winning the championship if they would have kept SGA. Okay, because now you gave away SGA and all those draft picks.
Exactly.
Those draft picks could have been Chet Holmgren, Dart, all those Williams, all those guys that
who dictated that?
Who dictated
to get Paul George?
Why?
But
he got the blame.
But that's after.
He's still getting blamed.
No. Because they see what SGA turned into.
No.
That's why.
No. I'm gonna tell you like this. Kawhi slander been going on all the time.
Kawhi slander literally comes from he doesn't come to play.
You keep word salad and articulating. Kawhi has been the villain since day one, bro.
Yeah.
The villain.
When
he left Toronto, he was a villain.
Oh, wait. You know, I just realized something. When Westbrook was still on OKC, right? Who did he request for?
Paul George.
And who else?
He requested when Melo got out of
there. They requested him.
No, they requested him. And listen, we're not going to get into that because they play Melo.
You sit there and say, when Russell Westbrook was in OKC, who he requested? Where Russell Westbrook now? They got rid of him. They blew it up. You requested, your request was granted, and it didn't work, so you got denied. Now we got rid of everything. We don't want to talk about this no more, and then we're going to get rid of you. Now we're going to ship you off to what? Washington Wizards. You're going to go to Washington Wizards. Then from the Washington Wizards, you're going to go to the Lakers, and you're going to go around trying to sit there and be a three-point shooter. That's not your game. So now you're diminished. Now we're sitting here, you're in Sacramento Kings right now.
Okay,
so it's over for you as a player because you barely was even going to get a contract at the beginning of the season because you was not even signed to a team.
For all young LeBron James fans, his legacy is demolished.
Far from it, man.
Like I said, if he don't win this year,
he should have retired 5 years ago.
He should have retired. Mind you, he should have retired before he got Bronny into the league. But that's just
I like that.
I ain't like that.
That I give him credit for.
Bronny didn't deserve at all.
I don't have. Listen,
that's neither here
nepotism. I like it. Shout out to Bronny. Shout out to Bronny.
What's up, Tiff? Shout out.